Hi, it's Kelly here from Spiritual Awakening Signs with a video all about signs that you need to clear your energy now. This is really important, particularly if you're on the awakening pathway, because your energies are now different. For the average person, energy clearing really isn't that big a deal. It won't make that much of a difference. But once you've started that awakening process, what you'll find is that your energies are incredibly sensitive, and what you pick up in your energetic radius and in the field around you can really affect how you feel emotionally, mentally, and physically. Really, really important to get that clear. So you want to clear that energy out so that you can be, first and foremost, balancing your emotional equilibrium. You can ensure that your energy is clear enough that your point of attraction, your law of attraction energy, is not all congested with negativity and other people's stuff, because that's what you're going to draw back to you. You want to be as clear as possible, as positive as possible, and you'll just find that it makes it easier to move into those higher levels of vibrations and energy. Okay, so let's get into 10 signs, and please let us know below if you recognize any of these signs. Okay, so the first sign would be mood swings. So maybe experiencing emotions or feelings that have no seeming cause. You know, they just crop up all of a sudden, and that's indicative of needing to clear your energy. It doesn't seem to have any reason. Feeling exhausted or drained after interactions or conversations with people. So maybe you spend a little bit of time with someone, you walk away or you go home, and suddenly you're just completely drained and exhausted. And this can still happen even if the conversation was pleasant, even if it wasn't a negative thing. You've just taken on other people's energy, and it can really affect you. Feeling the need to hide, feeling the need to be alone or to shield yourself from the world or others. So needing to be a bit more introverted. If that suddenly happens, you've probably picked up energy and it needs to be cleared. Feeling anxious, this is the most common symptom and the most common sign that you need to clear your energy. If you're feeling agitated or overwhelmed and you won't know why, it doesn't seem to make any sense, it's because it's energy. Another one would be feeling unsettled or fearful from sensing negativity, darkness, or lower vibrations. That can really be when you start to feel a little bit spooky. Usually you're picking up on something, and it's because your soul and your energy is detecting, like, oh, something's here and it's not me, something's different. So it doesn't mean that there's anything to fear, but it just means that you want to get your energy cleared out and protect yourself. Then the other one would be picking up on, sensing, or experiencing other people's health complaints. So a classic example I always give, because this happens a lot to healers, is that once I worked with a lady who had tinnitus. We did a session, it went really well, and for the next 3 or 4 days I had this constant ringing in my ear. I'd picked up the energy and taken it on, and I had to clear it out. So very important for healers, people with healing ability. The other one would be picking up on, sensing, or experiencing other people's emotions or issues. So let's say, for example, you've been hanging around with a friend and she's really high strung, she's really anxious, and then you go home and all of a sudden you notice that you're feeling more anxious more of the time. Or it could be that someone tells you about a theme that keeps happening in their life, something negative that keeps happening. All of a sudden it's happening to you. It's because you've taken on that energy and it's been sent out into the universe and reflected back to you. It's drawing things into your field, and you don't want that. And then we've also got another sign, which would be if you're feeling the kind of discomfort of being around conflict, arguments, or aggression. So if you've been in the vicinity of that, no matter what, you should always clear your energy. But if you're around conflict and arguments, or if there's a bit of negativity in the conversation, you want to make sure that you really get the space from that and you clear your energy out. And then lastly, feeling like something's not right, feeling like something's off, but you don't know why. Really important, and you want to get that cleared out. All of these can be resolved by energy clearing, and it's really something that you need to commit to practicing really all the time in your spiritual awakening, because now that your energies have changed, they're so much more sensitive, and any energy that you pick up on can really affect you in a negative way. It can massively throw you off course. So make sure that you're taking good care of yourself and good care of your energies, protecting yourself with energy clearing. And if you'd like to learn how to do that, we've got a totally free resource for you. It's our free masterclass, Energy Clearing 101, and in it you'll learn absolutely everything you need to know about how energy affects you, what you need to do to protect yourself, how you can clear yourself. All the information that you need to know you'll learn in the masterclass, and you can watch it at the link below. So remember, if you're watching live, you can click below to be notified whenever we go live. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the channel so that we can share all our future content with you. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Have a great day.